Hello, my friends. Today's word is pistos. Wait, Pony, didn't you say last week that the Greeks only had like one word to describe the whole faith journey from our mind to our souls to what we do? They didn't break it down like we have a little thing for believing and faith and all the other words we use to describe that? Yes, good job. You remember that. That is so true. But there is a little bit of a thing. So the difference between pistis of last week and pistos of this week is pistis is the noun. It is the thing that you would describe the shield of faith. And literally the other 200 plus verses that use this word describing faith and the walk and like from beginning and end. But pistos is the adverb, which means, like if I was to use more of an English equivalent, I have faith is a noun in my sentence. But if I said I am a faithful Christian or faithful runner, I am using a more descriptive, I'm using an adjective or an adverb. So I just put full at the end of faith. But those words are extremely similar and have similar meanings to them. So I have this verse that actually uses both of these words in their context. And it's Galatians chapter 3, verse 9. It says in the King James, "So then those who are of faith," that is pistis, the noun, "are blessed with the believing Abraham." That is the pistos. You could easily translate that as the faithful Abraham, because I'm going to go back to it again. When you hear the word believing, English thinkers tend to think of the mind or what your convictions are, while faithful is more of action. Again, it's the same concept in Greek. They don't have that cutting, that differentiate. It is the same. So when they're saying the pistos of Abraham or the pistos servant or the pistos Christians, they're talking about the people who have come to believe in their minds, in their hearts, and they're acting it out, being faithful, like when we use our word faithful. So it's the whole thing. With only the difference between these two words is being the noun version and a descriptive adverb version.